Alright! This is the Diabolic Daddy Gaming Show with Firecat and Dark Devil Daddy.
Weird, I have my hand next to your neck and I'm feeling vibration.
Sorry to tell you, as much as you may have wanted to see me have a stroke for your entertainment value, it's not going to happen. What we are doing, however, I have a second account, the Diabolic Daddy account, and I wanted to show you a couple of the battles that I have actually pulled off through this account. I started it a little later, so I don't have as much stuff built up, and it's kind of a little more raw action, but I did manage to push the Minesweep, and if you notice that right there, the Minesweep was very effective. And in these first couple of battles, I want to remind you how good the Mortar Man can be. Now, my lower turret, or pillbox, or whatever, is holding off the enemy somewhat. I also have my beautiful little Eastern European princess pegging off some of the guys that are coming out of that stupid little APC thing.
It sucks.
Actually, the APC, I have had some people who can apply it well.
It's
any of these things.
Man.
Any of these things can be applied well.
Except for maybe the Jeep.
There was a battle I was doing. The guy should have beat me, except for he had dog kennels. And it was kind of like a wasted effort. Like, I don't know why he kept the dog kennels, but there the Mortar Man strikes again. He wasn't able to protect the box. However, he did okay. Mortar Man comes running up. Hey, I'm Mortar Man. Look at him on the top there. Oh. Smack.
That's why I was
Do you see that little thing there? That has some awesome damage that thing
does. If you're an idiot enough to let it sit there. Like if you leave it unattended, it will blow stuff up. Kind of like a toddler.
However, once those planes are sighted onto the meat grinder over there, it is a quite efficacious way. Now he's using the Mortar Man against me. Jerk. Oh, whoops. Good move.
Butt muncher. Shut your butt with your mouth, dude.
He's been wanting to say this to somebody, so if you can if you can just find a reason for him to say shut your butt like him, we'd be very happy.
By the way, I came up with this through my dog. For some reason, he's addicted to a butt.
Might as well face it, you're addicted to butt. Ew. And here it is. Ta-da! See, I can win on the Diabolic Daddy one too. I do okay on it. Between the two accounts, it allows me to play around a little bit more with different things. But I've found that there seems to be a central core of units that I like the best. The auxiliaries, the regular soldiers, the 4 count. The officer has always been phenomenal.
It's not 46.
No, the soldiers that cost more. I do have the 6 count soldiers. I can use them from time to time. They are effective. Yeah, this is a bummer for these guys here because they're going to find the joy of being on the other end of a mortar. And then I'm going to get my tank into position, so both of my guys, my mortar and my little tank, go through that little exchange relatively unscathed. I can throw the auxiliaries in. He gets his stuff going, the officer's there to back him up, and it's kind of a powerful punch. And here's where the Mortar Man really shows off his stuff. He got the other one, he got the building, he's going to get the building full of soldiers, and then he's going to get the soldiers. I mean, he's pretty bad, dude. I mean, he's just awesome bad.
Well, if let do his thing. So I've killed many more.
Yeah.
They've totally wasted a couple points on that. 4.
Now here's where he pulls out and gets rid of my pillbox. Poor
Taking the
pillbox.
drugs in the pillbox.
I have the drug references. I'm not like a chug. I mean, like, I can say ass and I can drop enough bomb here and there, but we don't talk about drugs. Yeah, I guess I could once in a while. But you should. You're only 11. Jesus, man.
That's where I got that from. Craft.
One of our friends. Don't be an irritant. Check that out, though. And it just gets ugly and mean. It's all centered. And...
Oh, this is darn hard to see for me.
Oh, sorry about that. Sniper lady's picking out some stuff. Crush up the goodies there. The tanks there. The officers coming. It's a whole Lollapalooza of stuff. And then, while all that's going on, my top side flank, I'm not sure, all of a sudden really starts hammering down. I get out the APC. I mean, this one worked really well. And poor dude
Let
here.
it work, though.
I don't know. I think there were some things he could have done differently.
Yeah.
A little more patience on his end, and he probably would have at least cut me down to one pillbox, but I don't think he would have. I don't know. It's a rough one. So I'm high speeding for a minute there to get the battle going because my big honking tank is coming through.
Hey, everybody. It gets better. Because it's level 5.
Bonk.
I don't know how those missiles are.
Okay, well,
Oh, level
I am
5.
not gonna have a good time. I wanted to show you this battle because this is what happens. You can get so horribly mismatched, you don't stand a chance at winning at all. The best I was able to pull out here was a 1-star loss. But I mean, this dude is way above me. He's got the level 5 on the Minesweep. Most of his stuff is like level 10s. I mean, those guys were shooting apart that Minesweep as it got there. What do you do with that?
I would show it. Yeah.
It's sometimes going to be an I mean, it just...
I hate money spending games. That's one of the reasons I wanted to make
Well, this
video
guy's
games.
level 10. He's not necessarily...
It's still pretty sure it's not.
I think he might be, but just as a thought, he is level 10.
Well,
you know?
remember, if you rank up units, it gives you experience.
Yeah, and
So-
stuff, but he actually seemed to know what he was doing. And let's face it, though, that was a level 7 versus a level 10. Like, ugh. So now, as I wanted to show you for some time, on the left-hand screen in red is Dr. Meggs. She's from the Savages.
Savage.
Savage! Savage! Like Brian Williams.
Savage.
But yeah, this guy went against her. I don't know some of what he was thinking.
That was
But-
funny.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. It's almost like they gave up or something, but didn't. And then they sent out the Wheel of Doom. Like, ouch.
It works. It's like,
The Panchen Drum is not the most effective thing I've ever seen. And it's going for the Petty Iran. I'm not sure what that means. The Foot Iran? This here I requested for closest battle you could, you had available in your recent time. So this one is going to run a little longer. This is my Diabolic Daddy account or Dark Devil Daddy account you're used to seeing. And I recognize that this guy was a little bit more possibly leveled than me, so because I recently went up to level 8 on this guy, I'm like, I better play it cool, hang
no, you
back a little.
can recently go to level 8.
In terms of this game, yeah. I'm not very far into level 8 yet.
I thought you
I'll show you the experience on
No,
it.
you recently went into level 9.
9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, it's a recent level 9. Sorry, I thought it was a recent level 8, but the point being, that's awesome. He puts out the big tank and it totally ignores my guys, so they still get more damage. It's like, when do you put out your missile guy and maybe save some damage on your tower, man? This is unfortunate. I couldn't stop him from getting the tank. As a matter of fact, everyone kept going for his stupid tank.
Because they're smart. They're really smart.
Check it out. There goes the Nazis. Everyone loves the stormtroopers. Especially my biplanes.
Short for a stormtrooper.
Possibly. I don't know.
No, it's talking to the stormtroopers.
And he pulls that out to block it. But you can't
very
block the
smart.
bomber. Because dude here doesn't have any anti-aircraft, so I'm able to take care of him pretty handily on the aircraft end.
That's why fighting Valkyries for him. That's why he doesn't like Valkyries.
Yeah, if you notice though, I have a tendency of I wait for the big machine to go, and then frequently we'll put something behind it. Now in this case, because people frequently put something behind it, I wait to see what's going to try and take out my troops, and then I put my troops in to take that first. It causes me a little more damage on my pillboxes, but saves me a little more. Check that out. It's like a swarm. It's beautiful. I've got 2 officers going at once. I don't know if it actually helps or not.
Wait, super emo.
Oh no. Oh god, where did I go wrong? Oh wait. Asking God where I went wrong. That was a statement. Here, check this out. He does the perfect block except for one problem. Now his tower is mostly destroyed, but this gets to be even closer. This is like the edge of the seat nail biter. The big tank is going in and could readily take out the pillbox. I have my little tank going in. I have less damage to a crew on the right end, but that big tank is taking it out super fast. It's like, now it's a race of destruction. My plane's going in, but I got it. And he only had like 1 shot left on it that was coming up. I'm like, oh, yeah! This is Very Wicked Clown. He's also from the Savages, and he's the person who showed me that that wasn't even that close compared to what this battle is. His opponent is actually really quite good.
I think he's a money spender.
Wicked or the opponent?
Wicked.
There's times
No,
I think he
Wicked.
is. Not Wicked. He's not an
That'd be
Ewok.
I'd rather have Wicked. Wicked's
No, I'm not a big clown kind of guy, but there's a few things I would probably run different than Wicked, but he's pulled off some pretty, wicked battles, so. We actually had one of our in-team standoffs, Boo.
Did he win?
No, we both sat there and waited for the clock to run out.
What's that?
Because we're on the same team, I don't want to cut his standing, and he doesn't want to cut my standing, because if either of us goes down, the other one doesn't go up enough, and our whole team goes down. There's part of me that's like, man, I totally want to do it. Totally want to have the battle. I really wanted to see how I did against him,
I would have snuck a big tank. Big tank.
I'm just so tempted, but if we're going to be nice as a team, we have to be nice to our team, and it's one of those. I don't know. I don't see them often outside of team meetings, so I kind of, But if you notice, Wicked is tearing apart the top one, and they're tearing apart the bottom one, and we're going to get into a rather interesting thing here in about a minute.
You're savage, though.
Planes flying around, trying to pick the bodies off, having a heck of a time.
I should call you Body Picker. That'd be a good name for you, Body Picker.
This is where I think Wicked really pulls off a smarter maneuver. He starts, what's called feinting, going to one direction when he doesn't intend to actually follow through on that direction. because when you look at that pile up at the top there, he's trying to pull some stuff out. But he also has to protect that lower, so what he's going to do is have... It looks like he's making progress, and there's, you know, guys going, and then he's going to throw a little bit of backup on the bottom there. And it looks like he's committed to the south. Now we're into sudden death. And his numbers are decreasing on that lower tower. I mean, it's starting to get really intense. He's not making the headway he wants up north. He's got too much coming from the lower end. So he's going to have to start backing it up. See, even more destruction. Here comes more Flamio.
Is he a hot now?
He is. Yeah, baby. See, here's that tank. There's that support. There's the extra. He's going to start.
Did he use his fancy boots at all in this one?
Not as much as you think. But at this point, he tears through that. Gets out of there. And bam! 2 seconds to go. Did you see that? 2 seconds! I mean, that's like made for movies tension there, man.
Oh, here's mine.
Yeah. And this is Firecat and Snake from the Savages. We're not even looking at a close call. He's just too savage. I mean, his point levels have frequently been up to where some of our higher team members are.
Is this the one that you did, or not?
This is actually the one I did. I was clearing accounts, you know, picking up our dailies and stuff. I wanted to pick up his crates. I accidentally hit the button. I had to go, too. I'm like, I gotta get out of here quick. I don't even have like a couple minutes. I'm like, but this guy, it turns out I look over his stuff. He was way overpriced on this deck. His deck averages were horrendous. He has the big bomber at 7, he's got the troops at 6, he's got anti-tanks at 6, and he's got the big tank at 7. So, hey, there it is. I hope you enjoyed this week of Battle Islands Commander. Goats out!